all, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sylvia, welcome you from my TandiArt little studio, and I'm here today to talk about my books. I know you've seen the flip through most of them. Oh, there's some cutouts coming out, but I know people ask me what do we do with them and how do we use them they are too pretty to cast them off and to make projects. And this is why they're designed for cutting up and making stuff with them. So I will be talking through with you today the project I have in mind. I will do quick art journal page with one of the pages here. There is always few large paintings at the back or figures which you can use to frame to do large pieces, but they look so cool in a frame, so you don't have to cut them up. But I encourage you, I know it's painful when you cut them up because they're just so pretty, but the more beautiful things will come out when you add them to your projects. So let's do this, let's cut them up and let's make our art journal page. Okay, so here I have 4 of my books. They all have a bit of different spin. This one is of course gorgeous Christmas book, and we'll be making more projects in coming weeks with this one. This one is everybody's favorite. It's a first one full of colors, unicorns and fairies. It has also the Minding Me cards, like with little sayings on them, loads of unicorns and beautiful texture. This one was with a little bit of spin of vintage, which I love because I absolutely adore those backgrounds and kind of more muted colors. Some people prefer that. Of course, I had to add pop-up colors, but I love this. You can really build texture with those. When you layer them, they will actually in your project look like 3D. And the frames and the characters, and look at this, I just created this out of vintage ephemera, and gorgeous. And this is my latest book, which I love because we're back with the pop-up color. This little guy, I just cut it out. So I love this page when it has the words. You can just cut them out, and don't be afraid. And this one has actually a tutorial for the faces. If you follow that kind of shading, explain this, then you have your, so I divide this one differently. You have first a few pages, you have good few pages, you have all elements, right? She's gorgeous. I need to do a project with her. And then this little guy is here as well. And then you have her as well. She's never in any other projects, another project with her. Then you have bigger girls and bigger backgrounds, and I love this. So we will be creating today. So this, I know you asked me for some larger projects. I think I'm gonna create with her today, or her with a smaller one. And then you have the backgrounds, very colorful. I love this background. It's like from fairy tale. And this, of course, love incorporating them. Then you have some sayings as well, and those little cards which you can just pull out every day. Like I could cut them up and laminate. And of course the last page is my beloved coloring page, which I love. Okay, so what I want to do today, I'll pull out one of my journals, which is Dinner Weekly Ledger Journal. Love this journal because it has already said, that's all from the books, by the way, not this, but this page is from the book, this page is with elements from the book, so this one, no. So I love this because you have already something going on, vintage, and you know me, I love combining vintage with color. So I'll put those on the side because I want to do very quick page. with this book. So let me see, I might use some of those. I want to use that big girl. I think she's here. So I will just tear it out. Right? Oh God. So, and I want to add, what I want to add, I want to add some of this color here. Let's see if I find something similar in the background. Yep, absolutely. I want to add, I just stir it out. Some of these will match. And so simple. So let's grab scissors, and I will just get rid of that white border, which perfect. And what I want to do is extend that picture into my page with paints. So here I just tear it out. Gorgeous. Okay, I might put it like this. Yeah, perfect. And here I might just do like this. Okay, so I will grab it's almost finished. I'm so running out of basics, you know, guys, like white paint, like gel medium. I actually need to wet it, I think. So I use gel medium, and apologies for my dirty hands because I just finished painting for my Patreon. I'll give you a little sneak peek at the end. In the Patreon, you got, if you join my Patreon, you'll get 4 videos a month, step-by-step project. But also some of those videos, I will have them as paid. You can buy them on its own without signing up for Patreon, which is so handy as well. But it's beautiful community and it's exclusive content, and it really helps me to actually do my art more at home and focus on what I love, connecting with you guys. I really try to keep up with all social media, but it's hard to find time to do everything like YouTube, Instagram. So, but I'm doing my best. Look at this, how it looked like already. So what you want to do now is grab the paints, which they are similar to this color. Okay. I grabbed a bit of gesso first, and just because gesso helps to blend it in. So I'm applying now some gesso here, and you can see now how things are already. I don't want to cover all this page because I love that ledger texture. Look, it's really cool. So I grabbed some blue here, and that's so spontaneous, and just going here with the blue, some raw umber, and some raw umber here. Okay, now I want to dry this. Okay. So now I grabbed golden violet dark because I have some, and I put it straight into the page, and like half dry brush, and I try to create that circle here to keep that circular motion. Okay, look at this. Would you say it's actually cut out from the book? That is just gorgeous. Doesn't really need much. Here is quinacridone as a gold, which I love, and it's almost gone. because it really gives that pop of color. Wow, why did I not duplicate this? Here I can extend her dress with some crayons, so I will pull out my beloved Neo Color 2, and I want to use them as well to create some shape. So here is, okay, let me dry this first. Now I want to add that white back, or we change to yellow because my white Posca has a yellow end. That's fine. So adding more of scribbles. I have this gorgeous dark one with the Caran d'Ache. I love this color. It's Geneve. But I also need that if I dip this in the washer, that indigo, just to add some texture, and it doesn't really need much. I try to grab maybe some darker color. I grabbed this blue hue, Prussian blue hue, because I love that color recently, and just dab it here, and that gives more depth to the color. Gorgeous. And then I will add this here. Okay, you can always go back and just add a tiny bit of more fresh paint. I usually do that to the eyes. Be always darker than the print. Okay, and I really think you don't need much more here. Maybe a few splashes. I would add a few splashes of maybe white paint. I have this liquid acrylic from Finbar, and I just want to grab a brush and do a few splashes. And I think I want to do one more color. That's not, I know what it's missing. It's that fluorescence pink. So this is the Sakura solid marker, yeah, which I absolutely love because it's like oily one, but it will dry. It will dry actually really quickly on its own. I also have the yellow one. The yellow is not that bright, but still fun to play. And I think she's finished. So that's how simple you can create. Literally, I did it in a few minutes to create your gorgeous pages with my printables. Just put the elements in and add the paint, which already is included the color in the cutouts. So just duplicate that color or similar color in different places, and that will bond all elements together. Okay, see you soon, and I will come up with more ideas how to create beautiful pages with my books. See you soon.